I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.
This is shaping up to be a good... We'll be getting underway for it. Coming. This is it. They have to score here.
Here's a shot to the right side.
Welcome to Leslie, Michigan, and inside of Blackhawk Stadium for Prep Football as we broadcast Stockbridge and Leslie. Thanks for being with us on the National Sports Broadcast Network. I'm Gabriel Fry. Leslie, Blackhawks, Stockbridge Panthers, the opening game of the season in MHSAA play for these two. And a look at what we saw from these two in 2024. It was a really, really good season for the Blackhawks. Leslie's high school cruised to a 10-2 overall record. The Panthers played to a 3-6 record in 2024. And to kick off this year, it's one of the oldest rivalries in America, the oldest in the state of Michigan. Two Orange high schools separated by just a couple dozen miles, Leslie and Stockbridge. Showdown on the National Sports Broadcast Network. So glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Fry here with the call and all of the action as these two get underway. Stockbridge wearing their road whites on the right side of your screen. Kicks away first. This one a floater. Couldn't quite be corralled at the 30 and rolls back near the 25 where we'll start this drive. Just getting started, the Leslie Blackhawks wearing their black with orange numbers will drive from left to right. Their offense being led by Joel Cranmore, 6'2", class of 2027. He had a really good 2024. 2,700 pass yards, 35 touchdowns. He also picked up 472 on the ground and 11 rushing scores. Leslie Blackhawks with that bunch formation, three tailbacks. Cranmore gives it to the right. Good block by the right tackle, and Stockbridge able to stop him after a gain of 3 yards. We'll take a moment to meet the entire offense of Leslie High School. Fawcett will get the start at tight end. Kilgore, Warren, Phillips, Pierce, and Suarez on the offensive line. Johnson and Elo, the receivers. Christianman and Martinez will also have some catches. Romero and Dexter splitting carries, and Joel Cranmore, your quarterback. He'll fake the give and keep it himself. Heads to the right side, down the sideline, across the 35, and towards midfield as he steps out right near the 40 at the 41 of his own side. The Leslie Blackhawks move the chains, 1st and 10. Really nice start to the drive for Leslie High School, looking good on their home turf to start 2025. And let's get to know the defense of the Stockbridge Panthers. Smiatics up front, Larry, Pierce, and Simonelli all on the defensive line. The linebackers are Zimmerman, Beauregard, and Cordero. Howlett, Brady, Muzzin, and Sandecki, the defensive backs for Stockbridge. On 1st and 10, wants to throw, rolling with this, and the ball finds the grass.
So Cranmore's pass intended for Paxton Martinez falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the Leslie 40.
So now on 2nd and 10. Leslie High School will try again. Cranmore sends a man into motion. Joel headed across, pursued heavily by the Panthers. He'll keep it and run and nearly moves the chains. On 2nd down, really nice pickup with the legs. He'll get 9 yards to make it 3rd down and short. Great look by Leslie High School on the play call. Beauregard nearly chases him down from behind. The Mike linebacker hot on his heels as Evan Dexter is back in at tailback. 3rd down and short for the Blackhawks. On 3rd down, Cranmore wants to throw. Joel across. It's caught. Really nice gain for Leslie of 6 yards. That makes it 1st and 10 down to the Stockbridge 45-yard line. Great throw, great catch by Braden Romero. Romero had 12 carries for over 100 yards last season. Also caught the ball a half dozen times. Leslie High School, a 1st and 10, 45 yards from the end zone. Joel wants to throw from midfield, lets this go deep downfield, and this one is going to fall incomplete. 2 minutes gone in our first quarter, still scoreless between these two sides. It's Stockbridge and Leslie on NSBN. Last season, Leslie's offense, powered by Joel Cranmore, scored 61 touchdowns, averaging almost 39 points per game. Really great offense, both through the air and on the ground. They also weren't too shabby defensively. More on that to come. Cranmore on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He's going to keep it himself. Gets a good block behind the line of scrimmage across the 45 yards, now 10, as he'll step out right near the 35. Almost enough to move the chains. It'll instead be 3rd and short for Leslie's Blackhawks. Stockbridge High School defensively wasn't too shabby either. They allowed 27 points per game, which is a little more than you'd like to see. Looked really good as ball hawks, 14 interceptions. That's almost 2 per game for Stockbridge last season. That was thanks to guys like Howlett, Bradley, Muzzin, and Sandecki. Sandecki had a pick and 30 tackles last year. Cordero pulled together a sack and over a dozen tackles. Beauregard was the lead guy in the middle of that defense. Right up the middle, and that'll move the chains. An easy 5-yard gain, almost down to the 30 of Stockbridge. The 32-yard line reached by Evan Dexter. Another guy who was really good last season, the class of 2026 member. 3 dozen carries, 240 yards, 3 touchdowns, all on the ground, and he chipped in through the air as well, catching a half dozen passes for over 40 yards. This offense was productive like that night in and night out. 39 points per game. Leslie, the long toss. This is caught down in the red zone. He cuts it back and takes it to the house. Touchdown, Leslie High School Blackhawks. 6-0 at home for Leslie High School against the Panthers of Stockbridge. They take the early lead at Blackhawk Stadium over Stockbridge High School. Now for the point after try. And this one is pushed home for a pair. It's 8-0 Leslie High School. We'll take a break with these two sides and return with more prep football in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
8-0 Leslie High School Blackhawks as it's now 3rd and 11 for Stockbridge High School as the Panthers are getting their first crack with the football. 8.5 still to play in our first quarter. Panthers wearing their road whites, from right to left they go, and this is going nowhere. 3rd and 11 after a short loss. 8:15 to play in the first quarter. 8-0 Leslie Blackhawks at Blackhawk Football Stadium. One of the oldest rivalries in high school football in America, the oldest high school football rivalry in the state of Michigan. The Great Lakes State has celebrated this before. It's been featured on media outlets far and wide. FanDuel Sports Network, Bally Sports Detroit, Fox Sports Detroit, whatever you want to call it, Midwest. So many TV stations out of Detroit, Lansing, Grand Rapids, you name it. This has been heralded as one of the greatest rivalries in the state of Michigan. To the close side, and nowhere to go as he is down, and the Blackhawks say they've got the football. Stockbridge's man is hemmed in and dropped. Nowhere to go for number 2. Noah Sandecki was extremely productive last season. And so it's 4th and 10 for Stockbridge High School. 7.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Clock is stopped. Veteran head coach Jeremy Killinger sends in the play call. Stockbridge, can't really tell what the play call is here. You'd think they'd punt it. Football rests just shy of their 40. Punter standing on the 27. Snap is good, and he'll send this away. Sandecki, the one to deliver the punt. Takes a Blackhawk-friendly bounce just over the 45 and rolls back towards midfield. So the Blackhawks will have prime field position to start this next drive from just beyond their own 45. They're going to be 53 yards from the end zone. Stockbridge High School offense Comes out, can't produce anything, and so just a couple of minutes off the clock as they'll give it right back to the Blackhawks of Leslie. Stockbridge offense was good last year as well. I mentioned a moment ago this defense produced over a dozen interceptions last season, nearly 2 per game. Blackhawks on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Johnson, as to the close side goes Leslie High School, a gain of 7 yards on 1st and 10. They cross into Panther territory all the way down to the 48-yard line. Nice job to start the drive. They were great on the ground last season, 1,400 rush yards. That's good for 120 rush yards per game. And in small-town high school football in the Midwest, both of these schools featuring an enrollment of around 350 students. That's a super impressive clip. Leslie High School had one of the best seasons in school history last year. They went 10-2 in 2024. Blackhawks give this off on the end around. A little bit of room to work with for Romero, who cuts it up the sideline, and he's able to get right near the line to gain. VAR official marked him as having picked up the first down. In the middle of the field, they've got him close to the 38-yard line, which could move the chains. Should move the chains. They'll move him back on a flag. Football is returned to the 47-yard line of Stockbridge and then marched off an additional 10 yards. So not only do they return behind the midfield stripe, they're all the way back to their own 43-yard line. And it makes this a much more difficult situation on 2nd down. They'll need 14 yards with 6.5 minutes to play in our first quarter. 8-0 Blackhawks. Leslie High School, the give to the left. Tailback has a good block up front and can't go anywhere. Third down and long now. Both schools that have changed their identity many, many times over the year. These are programs that have evolved with the times. Leslie High School's most successful era, at least in my opinion, in recent history was under the direction of Scott Farley, who departed for Jackson High School and led the Vikings. Spent some time with Western with the Panthers before heading over to Marshall, where he's running things. 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw. And Leslie's man can't escape on 3rd and long as the Panthers get the sack. Big time stuff for Stockbridge High School. Cranmore is back in the pocket, trying to escape. It collapses around him. Dominic Wyatt, Isaiah Spencer crashing down on the man in the pocket. And so even though they have a 1-score lead, they're going to have to punt the football back to Stockbridge High School in Leslie. Snap is good, and Cranmore will punt this away as self. Rolls beyond midfield. Ball's loose. Stockbridge picks it up across the 25, throws a nasty stiff arm, and is shoved out before he can reach to the 30. 1st and 10, Stockbridge High School, as they'll take back over and try this again. Before they do, let's get to know their offense. Elijah is the signal caller for Stockbridge High School, splitting snaps up a bit this year. Cordero will play at tight end. The tackle, Wyatt. On the other side, Spencer. The guards, Lukanich and Allison. Cameron Gross at center. Receivers are Bradley, Muzzin, Reagan, and Aston. Hamlet, Sandecki splitting snaps at tailback. And Stockbridge High School's Panthers have a tall order against this defense of Leslie High School today. This is one of the best defenses in the area. Now, they suffered heavy graduation, and they know that. Leslie is not the same as they were, but still a very, very successful high school football program. Panthers man is confused. only 4 offensive linemen on the field for Stockbridge High School. So as they take a break, we're going to take a break as well. We're going to return more prep football on NSBN.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Back in Leslie, Michigan, where Stockbridge has the football. 3:40 to play in our first quarter. It's 8-0 Blackhawks. 2nd and 20 for Stockbridge after the penalty. At least what they have on the board is 2nd and 20. Looks more like a 17 to me. From back near their own 20-yard line, Stockbridge. Corralled it for a moment. The football pops out, and the Blackhawks take it away. Leslie High School gets on top of the football. It's Hudson Phillips. The class of 2026 defensive tackle turns this over for Leslie. It's 1st and 10. Blackhawks down inside of the red zone. They already have a nice little lead. 8-0 after they went for 2 and converted after that early score against Stockbridge. Glad you're with us on the National Sports Broadcast Network, carrying this one from MWSN. You can find regional coverage in the Midwest at MWSN Sports on social media, MWSN.net. Double reverse, wants to throw. Check down pass to the 15. He's got that, reaching over the 10-yard line. And a nice gain already down deep into the red zone with 3 minutes to play in our first. He'll step out. Great play for the Blackhawks of Leslie. Check this down, well played. Blackhawks on 2nd down and 6. Quarterback tosses this for the end zone, and it's in. Touchdown, Leslie Blackhawks, as they extend their lead 14-0. Big start for Leslie High School. Cranmore throws another touchdown. Already a pair this season for Joel, who's returned off of a 35 passing touchdown performance in 2024 with another dozen to go with that on the ground. And now the Blackhawks will go for 2 against their bitter rival, Stockbridge High School. Across and in. Call it 16-0. Leslie Blackhawks, a big lead at home over Stockbridge on NSBN.
Toda mi gente lo siente. 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 Toda mi gente caliente. Toda mi gente lo siente. Toda mi gente suena. En la favela suena.
back in Leslie, Michigan, where it's 16-0 Blackhawks. They've got a nice advantage built over Stockbridge High School, who is taking back over with the football following a second first quarter touchdown. 16-0, 2:55 to play in our first quarter as Stockbridge has the football. Panthers man, it's a keeper. He's got a lot of room. Great block from the right tackles. He's across midfield. Now the 40 down to the opposing 30 and steps out just beyond the 35-yard line of the Blackhawks at the 33. A massive gain for the returner and the tailback Noah Sandecki. He had 500 yards rushing last season, another 300 through the air. You can see why he was an absolute piston in the engine of this Stockbridge High School offense on that nice carry right there. Huge start to the drive for Stockbridge, who is already pushing the gas and threatening to put this into the red zone. This offense has transformed over the years under the watchful eye of Jeremy Killinger, who has been steady at the helm of this program. This time, Sandecki's give is going nowhere. Fed it to Brandon Hamlet. Hamlet had 700 yards. All rushing last season, 200 through the air. This time, the class of 2026 running back can't get out of the backfield. Stockbridge last season, 1,400 yards on the ground, good for 152 per game. Also threw for another 1,113 yards per game through the air, a total of 266 yards per game last season, paired with 26 points per game as they scored 29 touchdowns. Stockbridge with 3 out wide left. The check down pass on the screen, and he's tackled down for a short loss. 3rd and long with just under 2 minutes to play in our first quarter, 16-0 Blackhawks. I like the look. Good play design, good play call. Try the little check down pass to Jason Conant. And the tailback, who has a couple of blockers on the screen, can't find anywhere to go, so it's 3rd down and 15. 95 seconds to play in our first quarter. Sandecki in the shotgun. He'll keep it. Made a nice cut and is dragged down after a gain of 1. And an absolute menace today. Big number 73, 6'3", 250 pounds. Hudson Phillips has already recovered a fumble. This time he forces 4th down at the 36-yard line of the Blackhawks. Jeremy Killinger sends on the play call with Aiden Bradley. Bradley, the lead wide out on this Stockbridge High School offense. 4th down and a long 14, 40 seconds to play in our first quarter. Stockbridge trailing by a pair of touchdowns, 3 out wide, 2 on the close side. Sandecki has a lead blocker. Wants to throw deep for the end zone. This is caught inside of the 10, and it's a touchdown for Stockbridge High School. The Panthers get one back on the road against Leslie. With 29 seconds to play in the first quarter, Stockbridge gets the touchdown back. A great rope to the end zone by Noah Sandecki. Really good play call. Stockbridge looked like they were going to run the ball, all the way down to the last moment. He throws it over the top to a wide open target who streaks into the end zone for the score. 29 seconds left in this first quarter. Stockbridge on for the point after try. They've cut the lead of the Blackhawks to 10. Sandecki on the point after try just pitches this to the end zone, and he caught it. So Stockbridge, with 29 seconds to play in our first, gets the 2 to go as well and makes it an 8-point game in Leslie, Michigan. back in Leslie, Michigan, where it's 16-8, the Blackhawks leading Stockbridge as we are opening our second quarter right now. 12 minutes to play in this first half. Joel fakes the give. A howitzer down the right side, and he's wide open to 30. 20, 10 as he cuts it back for the house call. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Well, that is one way to start your second quarter of play. 22-8 Leslie High School on their home turf. And it takes just 11 seconds of this second quarter to get the score. Cranmore, a great toss down the sideline. Now for the point after try. Cranmore throws this into the end zone and like a man shakes the defensive back to make it 24-8. Leslie Blackhawks extend their lead back to 16 on their home turf on NSBN.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
Back in Leslie, Michigan, Stockbridge on offense. There's the give and a nice carry to the right side. Wow, dragging a defender with him. That moves the sticks for the Panthers. Dominic Simonelli, the tight end, tailback, the big guy, 5'11", 220, dragging defenders with him, moves the chains as he gets just beyond midfield. 3 minutes gone in our second quarter. Leslie scored before the break to extend their lead back to 16, 24-8. Stockbridge Panthers trying to respond now on offense. Leslie making a change. Cole Galilian, the safety, onto the field. Sandecki, a keeper across the 40, 35, gets stood up by the linebacker, and a safety cleans him up as he nearly reaches all the way to the 30-yard line. On the 31, it's a 1st and 10 for Stockbridge High School. Big gain and threatening the red zone as the Blackhawks immediately call for the timeout. Can't say I blame Leslie for the decision right there, immediately saying, hey, we've got to go for the timeout. Stockbridge driving quickly, a couple of big gains in a row, bitten off. 8:34 to play in the first half in a 24-8 game. Blackhawks are leading big at home in this rivalry matchup, but Stockbridge stomping their way downfield. And so after the timeout, Blackhawks look ready to go back onto the turf. Stockbridge going to take every second of this timeout. The officials say, okay, it's time to get back underway. Not too warm of a night for high school football. Nice cool weather to kick off the season in MHSAA play. Hamlet alongside Sandecki, and Noah is going to keep it. Looking like he might try the option. Instead, the keeper, Hamlet, looking to block down the edge as they take the far sideline for a nice gain. Moving the ball inside of the 25 of Leslie, all the way down to the 23-yard line for Stockbridge and the Panthers. It was down back behind the 31. So it's going to be 3rd and short for Stockbridge, with 8.5 to play in this second quarter. Stockbridge on 3rd and short takes the snap. Far sideline again for the Panthers as he reaches for the line to gain. That's very close. That official on the 20 making it look like he will indeed move the chains for Stockbridge. We'll see what the spot is. And they are moving the sticks. 1st and 10, Stockbridge High School, 8:19 to play in this first half. Stockbridge trailing by 16. First and 10 for Stockbridge. 3 wide right, and as you can see, light coverage. Safety coming across to get him over the top. Sandecki glances this way. Hamlet alongside him. Noah from the shotgun, in trouble in the backfield, has to throw this away, and looks like Leslie able to get under the football. Blackhawks diving for that to create the turnover. And the football goes in and out of his hands. 3rd and 10. Blackhawk defense looking for a big stop on 3rd down, or 2nd down rather. Scratch that. On the cusp of the red zone. Panthers man Sandecki, ice-cold veins, draws the Blackhawks offside, and it'll be a free 5 yards. Scratch that as well. It's going to be a false start against Stockbridge. So the Panthers lose 5 yards, and now they'll need 15 to move the chains. The football was just outside of the red zone. Now it's pushing the 25 of the 26. $8:14 to play in the second quarter. Panthers have trips right. 1 receiver isolated on the far side. Sandecki keeps it and is tackled down right away to bring up 3rd and long for Stockbridge at the 25-yard line of Leslie. Long way to go for Stockbridge High School. They could use it. They're trailing by 16. 7 minutes, 45 seconds to play still in this first half. Four out wide, 2 on either side for Sandecki and his offense. Noah, a glance to the close receiver on the left. And we're blown dead by our officials. And as you can hear, the call is going to be against Stockbridge and the Panthers, a delay of game on the field as they're going to walk off a couple of yards back to the 30-yard line of Leslie. Stockbridge needs to get the football all the way down to the 12-yard line. They need 18 to move the chains and keep the drive alive. It would basically be 1st and goal on this 3rd down and very long situation. Tight end is tucked inside. He's on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Sandecki wants to throw. Noah ropes this down the sideline. It's in and out at the 15 and brings up 4th down and long for the Stockbridge High School Panthers. Decision time was 6:48 to play in our first half. 4th down and 18 from the 30-yard line. Trailing by 16, Stockbridge. Sandecki in the offense, the same formation as that last play. Only one split out wide on the close end of the field. Noah wants to throw, rolling to his left. Pressure coming as he tosses deep, and falling into this, the Blackhawks get the turnover. When we return, Stockbridge High School trailing by 16, just under 7 minutes to play in our first half.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.
In Leslie, Michigan, it's 24-8. The Blackhawks a big lead with 5:43 to play in our second quarter. Jewell drops back on 3rd down. 2 incomplete passes in a row. This is a howitzer that's caught beyond midfield, and he's dragged down near the 40-yard line. A huge shift to the chains. A gain of over 40 yards. That goes all the way from the 18 down inside of the opposing 40 of Stockbridge and the Panthers. 1st and 10, Leslie High School Blackhawks with 5:33 to play in our first half. They've got a 16-point lead. They're looking to cushion it before we go to the halftime break. Stockbridge, obviously a very different attitude towards what they'd like to see before the halftime break. Blackhawks keeping the foot on the gas. Joel calling out to the offense and the flag against Leslie High School. Cranmore couldn't believe it. The star tight end and defensive end coming off Jackson Fawcett. Perhaps not, he's back on. Fawcett down near the far sideline. That's Paxton Martinez, the receiver that just checked in, number 11, who's headed right back off. Maybe still 12 on the field for Leslie High School. Jamison Cranmore, the lone receiver there that walked in from along the sideline. Now 4 out wide, 2 on either side for Cranmore. Quick pass to the tight end, Fawcett, who runs it straight across towards the home sideline and is dragged down on the 35. An immediate flag. Looked to me like a potential face mask against the Panthers. Terrence Cordero, who had 24 tackles last season, looking for anywhere to get a hold of the big guy, and Fawcett dragged down. But a flag flying. It was 1st and 15 with 4:40 to play in our first half. A hold appears to be the call against the Blackhawks of Leslie. That wipes away a nice little gain on a quick pass for Leslie High School's Blackhawks. So the replay, first down. They need 15 still to move the chains. Line to gain is at the 26. From the 44 of Stockbridge, Cranmore, the keeper, on a nice give. He gets 5 yards back, just beyond the original line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and long. Blackhawks, one quick change to personnel. Jamison is off. Martinez coming in his stead. Just a reminder, you can follow us all season long at NSBN Sports on social media. You name it, we're there. X, Threads, LinkedIn even, Facebook, YouTube, of course, our #1 platform. And on our website, you can watch every game, all the highlights, and find articles, updates, and so much more, nsbnsports.com. Cranmore, an awkward handoff and a short gain for the Blackhawks, who get about 4. Digs his way up inside to make 3rd down much more manageable. 3:20 to play in the first half. Blackhawks still with the football and working. Dexter coming off after that short gain. Cranmore has 5 options to throw the football to. Joel ropes one over the middle, and it's caught down inside of the 10. Reaching for the end zone, the Blackhawks are stopped. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. What a great toss by Cranmore to make it 1st and goal for Leslie High School with just 2:48 to play in this first half. Beautiful threaded needle. Stockbridge has had just a couple of mishaps in this first half, and Leslie has capitalized with authority. They've done a great job of turning that against Stockbridge High School in this big rivalry matchup. Leslie's going to make this a really, really tall task for Stockbridge if they can finish this drive. 3 out wide, 2 on the close side. That's the left of your screen. Cranmore fakes the give and keeps it himself, stretching the play as he dives for the pylon and scores. Touchdown, Leslie Blackhawks. And they extend their lead to 22, 30-8 against Stockbridge High School. That is a big, big lead. Blackhawks are going to go for two again. 2:23 to play in the first half. Snap is bad. This one rolls backwards, and so it will remain a 22-point game with 2:23 to play in our first half.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
A big advantage for Leslie's Blackhawks with just under 30 seconds to play in our first half. Stockbridge High School trying to make something happen before we go to the break. In a 22-point game, Panthers from their own 19. Spin move, he's got room across the 35, the 40, and over the 45 as he steps out. 5 seconds on the game clock between Stockbridge and Leslie in our second quarter. Panthers do have time to run one more play as they're going to spot this at the 48-yard line of the Panthers. One official back deep. Leslie all within about 15 yards of the line of scrimmage. Panthers send in the play call. Both coaches on the field will step off. Five seconds to play in the first half. Stockbridge. Probably our last play of this first half as they take the snap and immediately the whistle. Stockbridge suffers the delay flag. Just a bit too long to get the snap off. So they'll mark off a couple of yards and try this again. Sandecki pitches this down to midfield and dragged down as he only gets a couple. So we will go to the half between these two sides in a 22-point game. The Blackhawks lead big at home over the Panthers of Stockbridge on the National Sports Broadcast Network and Midwest Sports Network. When we come back, quarter three between these two.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero. Steal the show. Or even start a new club. You can meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Brilliant again. She just...
Preparations have begun as the world's best players set their sights on the tournament.
Anything that you might do, I'm gonna do too.
The atmosphere is building here in the stadium. The kickoff is coming up very short.
Well, it means a lot to the community. It means enhancing the community. We are so pleased and so proud of the fact that the Braves are involved and participating in its upkeep and making sure that when we come here, we can be all very pleased and very happy about the way it's being kept and the offerings that it has to the community.
Man, we're here at a beautiful Adams Park where they just revealed the Hank Aaron statue. Again, the greatest of all time, creating opportunities. Henry Aaron, Billy Aaron, they're doing it once again with partnership with the Atlanta Braves. Unbelievable moment in this park of Adams Park.
Big things for our kids, just to have the inspiration that, you know, maybe one day they can be the next Hank Aaron. So I'm really proud of what the city has done for the community.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Much in the air. So much in the air. I've been trying to, why? 'Cause I'm scared. Using witches. 'Cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me?
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
It's time.
Pasta and chocolate dinner.
Oh, it's really good.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm Bijan Robinson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Mental health makes me a better person and athlete just because whenever my mind is clear, I perform so much better. So mental health for me is the priority because it controls everything in your body and it gives you the chance to be the best physically you can be.
My dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised or believing that men provide and they don't struggle, but we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
Our Orlando story is packed with outdoor activities and our love for nature. We knew Orlando was a great city, but couldn't imagine it had so much nature around it. Coming here makes you aware of your surroundings. All you need is a bike, so you can enjoy every part of this beautiful city while being outdoors. This is our Orlando story. What's yours?
Welcome back and into our third quarter coverage of Stockbridge and Leslie High School duking it out in one of the oldest rivalries in high school football. The oldest in the state of Michigan between the Panthers and Blackhawks. Two orange and black teams duking it out. Stockbridge with the football right now. 8 minutes and a quarter to play in this third quarter. This is Noah who goes to the left and is stymied before he can cross the line to gain. It was 3rd and 1, but a flag flies at the end of the play. 8 minutes sharp on the clock. 30-8 our score. Blackhawks way out in front of the Panthers. We'll see what the result of the flag is. Here's your public address announcer. So that'll move the chains for free for Stockbridge High School with just over 8 minutes to play in this third quarter. Panthers in the red zone. Noah, the keeper, trying to push his way up inside. Great blocking by the guard, center, and tackle on the right side of that line of scrimmage. They do carve out some space, and Sandecki is able to get a few yards. Makes second down just a little bit more manageable. Panthers are just over the 15-yard line of the Blackhawks and threatening to score as we're halfway through this next minute. 7.5 to play in the third quarter. 3-back set for Stockbridge High School. Sandecki gives it, sliding through a defender and trying to drive his legs down on top of the 10-yard line. Panthers man is finally brought to a halt long enough for the whistle to go. Big carry by Lockhart. Kept his legs driving, trying to push his way down for that first and goal or find his way into the end zone. And with less than 7 to play in our third quarter, third down and short for Stockbridge deep in the red zone. Two receivers out wide, 3 in the backfield again for the Panthers. Stockbridge, Sandecki, he's got room, dives for the pylon down on the edge of the field, and this couldn't be closer. First and goal for Stockbridge High School. Sandecki and the Panthers, first and goal, 6 minutes, 15 seconds to play in our third quarter. Similar look, this time the backs are stacked behind him. From under center, the give to the right, trying to drive his way inside, reaching for the end zone, and this is going to come up just short for Stockbridge. Hamline just about pounds that one in on the goal line. 5:40 to play in the third quarter. Panthers are just inches away from clawing a touchdown back from Leslie. Quarterback keeper as the entire offense surges forward, and they're able to push their way down on top of the goal line into the end zone to get one back. Touchdown, Stockbridge High School. Great power play in the end goal situation for the Stockbridge Panthers. 5:25 to play in the third quarter as Stockbridge gets a touchdown back. Going for 2 to cut the lead to 14. Tossed just over the line. And this is no good. It popped out. So with 5:25 to go in this third quarter, we go to break. When we come back, more prep football on the National Sports Broadcast Network.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
In the final quarter, Leslie is out big at home over the Panthers. And with 10.5 to play, this one roped right over the middle. The Blackhawks move the chains and more. 25 yards, 1st and 10, Leslie High School inside of the Panthers' 40-yard line. Leslie is in possession of an absolutely commanding lead, 44-14 over Stockbridge with 10.5 to play. And so this final quarter, Stockbridge unable to hit the brakes on Leslie. They had such a good year last season. Obviously, this is such a bitter rivalry. You expect both to come out, let it all hang out. Stockbridge will have to wait another day to get their time in the sun. This one deep over the middle looked like it was going to be 1st and goal. Instead, it's incomplete through the hands of his intended target. Right near the 10-minute mark. Glad you're with us for high school football. We will have every Stockbridge high school football game we can get our hands on this season. As a product of the Midwest Sports Network, we'll simulcast them to NSBN, the National Sports Broadcast Network, and you can catch up with us on social media at NSBN Sports. Find us at nsbnsports.com. We'd love to have you along for the ride. We've got highlights, the latest sports news, full broadcast just like this, and so much more. NSBN Sports. 44-14 Leslie. The Blackhawks give this right up inside, and this time it's a short gain just beyond the 40 as that takes our clock inside of 10 minutes to go. Leslie High School best their clip from last season of 39 points per game with 44. They scored 61 touchdowns last season. Stockbridge averaged 30 points per game last season, so a little shy tonight to open the season. 26 points per game, rather. They scored 29 touchdowns. Offensively, not as productive as they usually are. In trouble in the backfield. Cranmore tosses this, and the ball hits the turf. 9.25 to play as the clock does stop in Leslie, Michigan. 30 full points separate these two in MHSAA high school football play. Noah Sandecki looks super good for Stockbridge. Really like the way they've delivered the playbook around him, around Brandon Hamlet. Really good playmakers out of that backfield for Stockbridge. And I know they've got some more guys on JV. Leslie looks like they are going to be down this season, but not as much as I think they originally had maybe anticipated. It'll be interesting to see how they progress as the year goes on. This goes incomplete. 9 minutes and change to play. All of our coverage of Stockbridge High School will be delayed to the following week, but we'll have the full broadcast. Typically, we won't skip drives or plays. Stockbridge taking over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of their own side of the field. And who else in that backfield? It's number 2 and number 5, Sandecki and Hamlet. Trips right. Sandecki gives it to Brandon, and he is wrapped and dropped in the backfield for a loss of 4. Nowhere to go. Big guy coming on for the Blackhawks. Adams comes on for Hudson Phillips. What a nice night Phillips put together for Leslie High School. He looked fantastic down inside, a big playmaker against that run game of Stockbridge High School. 8.5 minutes to play between these two sides. Sandecki. Pocket holds for a moment, tossed and incomplete. 3rd down and long for Stockbridge High School. Carter Foster shadowing from that linebacker spot, coming down and bringing pressure. You can see they've still got a couple of starters on the field. Kilgore, a starting defensive end. Panthers 2 receivers on the far side. Sandecki wants to throw. Rolling as the pocket has collapsed, and he's going to take off and run with the football. Down across the 45, where he'll step out and catch the whistle. Just a couple of yards needed to move the sticks. 4th down and short. I would be surprised if Stockbridge doesn't go for it here. You can see how close they are to the line to gain. Panthers, Sandecki, he's got the 1st down and more as he gets beyond midfield and tumbles over the sideline. 1st and 10, Stockbridge High School in the late stages. Sandecki just 5'10", moves really well with the football in his hands, does a nice job of combining a little bit of power with a lot of speed, really good ball carrier vision. Leslie High School has just done everything right tonight. You can see that roster is so talented. Clock is stopped for the moment in a 30-point game. This time 4 out wide for Stockbridge, 2 on either side. Panthers inside of 8 minutes to go. Thrown and incomplete. Sandecki looking over the middle. The rain gets him. Clock will stop again for these two. Stockbridge High School, 2,400 yards of offense last season, 2,394 to be exact. That's about 270 yards per game. Obviously, the unsportsmanlike conduct going to wash away a couple on this possession. Pun intended, by the way, a wet night in Leslie, Michigan. And a timeout on the field, so we'll take one as well and return with more prep football. 44-14, Blackhawks lead.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
in Leslie, Michigan. 7:47 to play. Stockbridge, a long yardage situation for the Panthers, who trail by 30 on the road, 44-14. Third down in a country mile. He's going to sling this to the far side, and it's intercepted. Taken away by the Blackhawks. Evan airs that out. Late game situation. You're trying to get a guy's feet wet at this level. This is a class of 2029 quarterback. You're going to have those things happen. First and 10 Blackhawks as they take this away. Seven and a half to go as the Blackhawks are ready to go quickly. Low snap and fakes the give. Toss back. This one is dropped. I like the screen play call. It just doesn't come together for the Blackhawks of Leslie. Seven and a half to play as we'll break and return with more prep football. This one wrapping up from Leslie shortly.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
In Leslie, Michigan, it is all Blackhawks as we're late in the fourth quarter and Stockbridge taking back over with the football. Trip slot for the Panthers. There's the give. Nice carry. A big save for the Panthers as he cuts it back at the 40, across the 45, midfield stripe, still going over the opposing 40, 30, 25, 20, and taken down by the Blackhawks at the very last moment. 4:20 to go. Nearly takes that one the distance for Stockbridge High School in the closing stages. It's a 30-point game, but Stockbridge a little bit of respectability still on the board as they take that one a long way downfield into the red zone. The fifth quarter being played out by the class of 2029 quarterback Evan Killinger, number 12. From the shotgun, he'll throw immediately. Check down pass is caught inside of the 20 to the 15 where he's dragged down for a nice gain. 4:10 to play as Killinger takes us deeper into the red zone, and the Blackhawks back in a defensive shell as the rain pounding these two sides. Second down for Stockbridge. They need 4 yards. They're just inside of the 15. Killinger, the give. Brandon, nice job knifing his way up inside and lurching for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Stockbridge High School, as they get another one back. The Panthers cut into that 30-point lead of the Blackhawks of Leslie and make it a 24-point game. Brandon Hamiet pounds his way into the house with 3.5 to go. Panthers going for 2. Stockbridge, Killinger off the snap, rolling, pitches this into the end zone, and he got it. 2-point conversion is good. 44-22 as Stockbridge gets another pair back.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Back in Leslie, Michigan, and following Stockbridge's response, a couple of bland plays in a row. Now the Blackhawks looking to convert, spinning his way for the chains, and he got it. 69 seconds on the clock as Leslie does move the chains and able to keep the drive going. That should all but do it. Blackhawks will be happy to burn the clock here. Panthers looking to walk out with some respectability. And the Blackhawks going to take the knee and end this one. Clock winding with less than 30 seconds to play. Looks like we will go to handshakes between these two sides, as that is our final between these two on the National Sports Broadcast Network. The Blackhawks rise to 1-0 overall, 1-0 at home this season. The Panthers drop their opener against their bitter rival, the Leslie Blackhawks. Great performance by these two sides to open 2025-2026 MHSAA play in high school football. Nothing to be ashamed of here for either one. Blackhawks look like they are back and powerful again after going 10-2 last season. And Stockbridge put together a nice fight on the road to open their year. We'll have more Stockbridge High School football coverage all season long on the National Sports Broadcast Network, NSBNsports.com, and of course on our social media channels. For the Panthers, to the Blackhawks, all the fans, I'm Gabriel Schrei saying so long and thank you for tuning in for Prep Football. Your final score, the Blackhawks win 44-22 over the Panthers of Stockbridge.
It's time. Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm Bijan Robinson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Mental health makes me a better person and athlete just because whenever my mind is clear, I perform so much better. So mental health for me is the priority because it controls everything in your body and it gives you the chance to be the best physically you can be.
My dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised or believing that men provide and they don't struggle, but we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
Our Orlando story is packed with outdoor activities and our love for nature. We knew Orlando was a great city, but couldn't imagine it had so much nature around it. Coming here makes you aware of your surroundings. All you need is a bike, so you can enjoy every part of this beautiful city while being outdoors. This is our Orlando story. What's yours?
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing. We just can't stop being American. Because since that revolution they said we'd lose, we just couldn't choose to stop being American. We put Hemi V8s back on the strip and packed 8 layers in a 7-layer dip. We're body slams and blue suede shoes, rock and roll, jazz and blues. Rockin' mullets and Rat Pack suits, even our grandmas have tattoos. We're NASCAR, rock stars, rodeo, monster trucks and power boats. Welcome to our epic show. Keep winning on Sunday, move horsepower Monday, shake the earth and carve terrain, rock the anthem like Kenny Wayne. So get out there, take your swings, burn rubber after the American dream. Rev your engines and let freedom ring. And never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco como solo tú sabes. Así es, con las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete,
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app, and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
All right, boys. Remember who we are and who we represent. It's not about a place, it's about a people. Yeah! Now we hit the field like woo, woo, woo.
All day like woo,
All night like woo, woo.
New job like
damn.
We the boys like woo. Our time like woo.
All fast like woo. Defense like
Okay, Mom.
You all right, baby?
Honolulu like woo.
Chattanooga like
Downtown like woo.
West Side like Japan like
Brazil like woo. All day like, all night like, all day like, all night like, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day.
Hey, what is going on here?
I go where Saquon goes. Get out of here!
Mental health plays a big role in the game of basketball. The preparation it takes just leading up to a game. Mentally, you have to be totally focused, totally engaged, and away from all other distractions. Because any other distractions can get you off kilter. It's very important for our team to prioritize mental health. You have issues or problems, go speak to someone about it. Open up, don't shy away. Mental health is the key.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero, steal the show, or even start a new club. You could meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
There is a moment in your life when you decide to truly live. To take that trip you've always wanted. I see now what I've been looking for. A feeling of belonging. A belonging to nature. This is a place where people in nature live in harmony. This is my Alaska story. What will yours be?
Is it time yet?
It's time.
Punch down time for dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Much in the air.
So much in the air.
I've been trying to hide 'cause I'm scared. Using witches. 'Cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you help me? Boy, can you help me? Boy, can you help me?
All right, 1 minute. 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 1